Hello there. Thank you for joining me for my November 2018 Plan With Me. If you hear a cat in the background, that's my daughter's cat, Penny. She's hanging out with me while I'm doing my voiceover, and sometimes she likes to crawl up in my lap and yell at me. This month's layout is inspired by gratitude. One of the things that I like to do in my crafting, and I like showing things like this on my channel, is to take a product that was meant for one craft and use it on a different type of craft. This time I'm taking sentiment stamps, which are meant for cards, and using them on a planner layout. I wanted to keep my calendar area clear, so I masked that off with some post-it tape. For the most part, it peels up nicely, but there was one spot on this layout where it wasn't as nice as it usually is, but 90% of the time, it gives great coverage and lifts without damaging the paper. And I'm not going to make you all watch me do all that, so I'm just going to fast forward through that, and we're just about done. I've grabbed a couple of different stamp sets that were meant for creating thank you cards. These are from the bargain bins at Joann's, and they've been surprisingly awesome stamps. At some point, I know I'm going to have to write over the stamping, especially in my goals column, so I don't want to use first generation stamps. I also didn't want to waste the first generation of stamping, so what I did was stamp one time on the outside, like the dashboard area, then I stamped on my monthly planner. If you wanted, you could also stamp on a scratch piece of paper and trim it down into a bookmark or tag, and I'll link to a video where I did that with the scratch paper from my September planner. So November in the US is kind of known for two things, Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Dean and I usually try to stay home and avoid the insanity on Black Friday. This year I think we're going to try to go camping instead. That'll be fun. So while millions of people flood the malls, we'll be kicked back under the awning of our camper watching the river flow past. Do y'all have any plans for Black Friday? Or what do they call it? Online Monday or something like that? And I think Shop Local Saturday. I don't know. Do y'all have any plans for the day or the weekend after Thanksgiving? finally, we've got another family birthday this month, so I'm going to stamp this adorable party hat in jet black Archival ink. No idea why I chose that. It's the only spot of black on this spread. So I guess I'm going to have to come back in and use a black pen in a couple of places, huh? What I've got here is the More Tabs set from Sweet Stamp Shop, the Fall Planner stamp set from Prima Marketing, the Work Planner set from Hero Arts, and a birthday hat mini blueprint stamp from Tim Holtz, and these little scripty header stamps from the Sweet Stamp Shop. The only sets that are still available are the More Tabs from Sweet Stamp Shop and the Work Planner from Hero Arts. And if you followed my channel, you know I love Prima products. I have to say I'm not a huge fan of their planner stamp sets. The reason is these are acrylic stamps, and if you don't know what I mean, you may have noticed that some clear stamps are a little more firm, a little more crisp than others. Those are photopolymer stamps. Acrylic stamps have a lot more squishiness to them, they wobble easier, and it's so easy to press too hard and get wonky lines. If you're still not sure if you have a photopolymer stamp or an acrylic stamp, just drop the stamp into a cup of water. Photopolymer will sink and acrylic usually floats. There's nothing inherently wrong with acrylic stamps, you'll just have to either be cautious with your pressure or be okay with some weirdness in the lines. This time I'm just going to mark some work deadlines, 2 bi-weekly meetings, 1 monthly standing meeting, and the holiday and the day after Thanksgiving. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of my planning and paper crafting videos, subscribe and ring the bell. Thanks for watching and have an awesome November and happy Thanksgiving.